chosen to look at the principle Coherence Effects. The background for this principle comes from Caliuga, Chandler and Dweller 1999. They argued that because a learner has a limited working memory capacity, any increase in cognitive resources required to process split attention materials decreases the resources available for learning. For example, they found that when text is presented in both auditory and visual forms, the visual form is redundant and imposes a cognitive load that interferes with learning. In order to provide instruction that is coherent, distracting and irrelevant material needs to be removed, even if it is artistically appealing. The following presentation is how a class in higher education is currently being taught. This resulted in poor exam performance, poor learning and low student attendance to lectures. This is an example of incoherent instruction using PowerPoint slides.
Right, today we're going to look at psychopharmacology. Psychopharmacology is the study of drug-induced changes in mood, sensation, thinking and behaviour. The field of psychopharmacology studies a wide range of substances with various types of psychoactive properties. The professional and commercial fields of pharmacology and psychopharmacology do not mainly focus on psychedelic or recreational drugs, as the majority of studies are conducted for the development, study and use of drugs for the modification of behaviour and the alleviation of symptoms, particularly in the treatment of mental disorders such as psychiatric medication. Psychopharmacological research. Researchers in psychopharmacology study a variety of different psychoactive substances. They include alcohol, club drugs, opiates, nicotine, caffeine, stimulants, inhalants and steroids. Clinical studies are often very specific, typically beginning with animal testing and ending with human testing. In the human testing phase, there is often a group of subjects. One group is given a placebo and the other is administered a carefully measured therapeutic dose of the drug in question. After all the testing is completed, the drug is proposed to the concerned regulatory authority and is either commercially introduced to the public via prescription, or deemed safe enough for over-the-counter sale.
As it can be seen, although visually stimulating, the slides are cluttered and the lecturer does not need to write everything they will say on the slide, as this is a relevant cognitive load and the students will get bored. We propose the following changes to the existing class. The slides need to be less cluttered, there doesn't need to be as much writing, there need to be relevant diagrams and images only, and the background needs to be plain with no visual special effects. The lecturer only needs to present the main points on the slide and then expand on them auditorily. The next presentation contains these improvements.
Right, today we're going to look at psychopharmacology. Psychopharmacology is basically the study of drug-induced changes in mood, sensation, thinking and behaviour. The field of psychopharmacology studies psychoactive and chemical interactions with the brain. Psychopharmacological research. In psychopharmacology, researchers are interested in any substance that has an effect on behaviour, mood or cognition. Researchers typically study substances such as alcohol, club drugs, opiates, nicotine, caffeine, inhalants, steroids and prescription drugs such as those used in the treatment of schizophrenia. Okay, so to summarise, I've given a brief introduction to the field of psychopharmacology, as well as looking at psychopharmacological research and what these researchers tend to study.
These changes would result in an increase in lecture attendance, as instruction is now fully relevant to learning. They would also result in better exam performance due to better understanding of core concepts, and due to greater learning, students will be able to apply concepts learned to broader areas of study.